We identified a few spots with reported spiritual activity. Here, take Claudina's notes. The hope is that placing traps here will increase our chances of capturing an entity, and figuring out what happened to the missing miners. Exciting, right?
Phoebe convinced you to help us, did she?
You're back! Did you have any trouble setting up the traps? Great work! You're a natural. Have you ever considered making this your life's work? It's really quite rewarding, and you certainly have the aptitude for it. Anyway, I'm sure Elle will be relieved to hear that they're all set up now. Elle Bitterblade, the head of Dusktown. She hired us, though she's been understandably doubtful since her husband, Overseer Earlvar, kicked us out of the mines earlier. Maybe you could help smooth things over by telling her the traps are set up? Oh, thank you so much. Claudina and I are good with the spirit side of things, but we struggle with people. If you talk to Elle and assure her that we're doing everything we can, she'd probably feel better. She should be right outside the mines. Well, remember what I said earlier about the traps? We had an incident with the mine foreman, but he wasn't in any danger. We freed his leg easily and got all the paint off. We fixed the traps, but nonetheless, the mines are off limits to us now. Claudina, say more about your process. I want to capture everything in my notes.
Please, there's no need for alarm.
But Captain Agaron is missing now. Who will protect us?
We don't need protection. We're perfectly safe.
You're wrong. There's something evil haunting this place, and we're its next victims. You should get out of Blackreach while you still can, stranger. The mines are haunted. Our leaders may be trying to pretend nothing's wrong, but they're not fooling anyone. This place is angry. We never should have... What else could it be? The job offer I responded to promised profits from a new and exciting secret mining venture. But ever since we got down here, we've had nothing but trouble. There's something evil in Blackreach, and it ain't worth the money. Hard to say. They seem capable enough. But what if what we're up against is too big for them? This whole place is one giant unknown. Blackreach doesn't abide by the same rules as everywhere else. Maybe its spirits don't either. I don't think either of them really believe that. They're just trying to keep everyone from panicking. They can only make excuses for so long. Sooner or later, they'll have to come to terms with the fact that something down here wants us all dead.
I understand their fear, but I don't know how to get through to them. How are we supposed to assure them that they're safe when they're all riled up about spirits and ghosts?
Blackreach is every adventurer's dream. The foreman doesn't like me dropping my equipment to study every strange mushroom I find. But this place needs to be documented. Someone has to do it. Why not me?
I'm beginning to think hiring those ghost hunters was a mistake. I thought it would make everyone feel a little safer to know we were looking into it, but it's just made everything worse. Are you another one of that woman's assistants? Look, when I hired those two, they assured me that they had things well in hand. But we've got another person missing, and my people are scrambling over themselves in their fear. My town guard, Captain Agron. He was last seen at the administrative offices, but then he didn't show up for his posting. He just up and vanished, same as the others. Possibly, but I wouldn't have taken Captain Agron for a deserter. If you're helping those ghost hunters, would you take a look in the offices? My people are scared. I'd like to have a working theory to give them, at least. Here, take my keys. They'll give you access. But please, keep your investigation out of the mines. After that incident this morning, Erlvar only wants workers down there. Best to keep everyone safe.
This is the place, Claudina. The locals say Captain Agron disappeared from this very spot.
It's locked. We must find a way inside.
Greetings, traveler. A new face around Dusktown is always welcome. I provide spiritual guidance to those who might need it. I am here for the laborers, but if you desire counsel, I will avail myself to you. Just ask.
Walk off, pal. No time for useless chatter.
This site is vital to the investigation. Perhaps we should break down the door. Talk to Phoebe. I need space to come up with a solution.
Oh good, you're just in time. We've hit a wall in the investigation. How did it go with Elle? Oh, great! That's wonderful! Now we don't have to find another way inside. I keep telling Claudina you're a natural. You've just taken to all of this so splendidly. I'm thrilled you get to participate in the ceremony. I envy you, getting to experience it for the first time. Basically, if Captain Agron disappeared here, there might be some kind of spiritual residue left over from whatever took place. We need to conduct a ritual to try and harness it. Here, you take the spirit summoning whistle. When I spread the salts, you blow it. And if there are any spirits remaining in the area, the tone will force them out of hiding. It's a big responsibility, but I know you're ready for it. It varies by situation, but I've seen it work well over a dozen times. Some spirits find it more annoying than anything, but others are very susceptible to the sound. There are few supernatural beings that can ignore it, however. In here is powerful. Don't you think, Claudina? We're onto something. All right, here go the smelling salts. Get ready with the whistle. Do you hear that? It's coming from upstairs.
Slow down, Phoebe. Be vigilant, not hurried.
Did you see that basket move? A spirit!
Phoebe, wait. What have I told you about jumping to conclusions? Don't worry about her. She'll come to her senses. What came out of that basket there? You'll have to forgive Phoebe. She's still young, and for all her scholarly knowledge, she's prone to startling at the slightest provocation. Did you find anything worthwhile? Let me see that. This is from Erlvar, the mine overseer. Could it be mere coincidence that the town guard investigating the mystery of the miners just happens to be the next to go missing? I think not. There is something amiss here. I have some idea. There's one just below, tucked away in the back of the town. Phoebe may be indisposed for the moment, so I'm counting on you to join me. Keep her whistle on you. We may need it.
What was all that screaming?
I'm out! No worries here! All part of the process, I assure you!
My people are scared enough as it is, and these excessive displays are just making things worse. You all need to figure this out. At this point, I'm ready to believe it's all a grand joke being played at my expense. I don't know if it's just miners wandering off, or if it's malevolent spirits. But if this doesn't get figured out soon, my whole operation is going under. I started this venture with my husband. Supposing all of this chaos doesn't completely ruin us, our goal is to be the first to capitalize on Blackreach's frontier. A few days ago, I would have told you we were doing just that. Now, I'm not so sure. At this point, I'm ready to believe it's all a grand joke being...
I'm certain these are the caves mentioned in the letter. Use the spirit whistle here. What was that? It came from inside.
Agaron, no! Gods, no! Captain Agaron, He's... dead. How can he be dead? This wasn't supposed to happen. None of this was supposed to happen. I don't know. I was supposed to meet Captain Agron, but as I passed the caves, I heard a cry. I ran in to find him bleeding out. He died before I could ask what happened. Agron was a fine man. He didn't deserve this fate. This is unacceptable. No, I didn't. You two need to leave. Stop investigating this. Gather your assistant, pack your things, and get out of Blackreach. This is getting far too dangerous, and I don't want to see anyone else get hurt. Please. We're wasting time. Just go.
We need to talk. I feel Overseer Erlvar knows more than he told us. The last thing we should do is heed his advice to quit now. That I do not know, but he seems to be increasingly agitated as we continue to investigate. I may deal in spirits more often than I deal with the living, but I know when I'm being led by the nose. He's hiding something. Let's find out what. Captain Agaron's wounds are fresh, which means the culprit can't have gone far. We didn't see anything on our way in, so whatever attacked him must have left through the other side of the cave. We should see if we can pick up its trail. Come, it can't have gone far.
Nice hole.
Look! Whoever killed Captain Agaron must have triggered one of our traps. There's footprints. Follow those footprints. This thing's not getting away. Curious. Spirits don't use trap doors. Be one with the shadows. We cannot afford to be seen. A strange mist. Follow it. Stay low.
Broick, killing Captain Agron was not part of our deal.
I am a vampire, Erlvar. I have needs. I made that clear when you hired me.
I hired you to protect my people. This was not what we agreed. You've taken it too far.
Who are you to reprimand me? You haven't seen too far. Just wait.
It's all beginning to make sense. Overseer Erlvar employed a vampire to protect the mine. How dastardly. I believe that explains the missing miners quite succinctly. He must have given the vampire people in exchange for protection for the rest of his workers. But from what, I wonder? Not yet. Despite our ingenious detective work, right now it's still the Overseer's word against ours. And he's already given Elle reason to distrust us. What we need is definitive proof, then she'll have to listen. I believe the Overseer's office is just across the mine. We should investigate. Of course, we have to find a way in first. Perhaps you could pick the lock, or steal his key. I'm somewhat out of my element now. Excellent. You are truly the purveyor of justice Phoebe made you out to be. Just be careful. If we manage to get ourselves caught, we won't get the chance to prove anything.
Be so brave when the guard arrives. Oh, what a day!
What did you find? That look on your face. Tell me you found something. And explains what he was trying to protect his people from. It is not enough to simply turn this evidence over to El. I was hired to help this town. Spirits or no, I have a responsibility. We must stop this horror. The vampire seemed as though he was threatening Overseer Erlvar at the end of their altercation. Perhaps he's planning some kind of retaliation. If so, there's a chance we could catch him in the act if we find him. We need to investigate the mines. There has to be a clue that will point us in the direction of that monster. Let's leave here. Dusktown needs us. This has to be the vampire's doing. I bet he didn't stop at one. Look for more. The vampire. Follow him, but stay out of sight.
I call it
the gods will stop you!
Curse him! We'll never be able to catch him like this. How do we apprehend a man who can vanish into thin air right before our eyes? Vampires do not obey the same laws as specters and ghosts. My tools would be useless against him. Unless... Phoebe's whistle. Do you still have it? It's designed to emit a tone that's unsavory to immortal creatures. Perhaps it will disturb him. It's impossible to say without evidence. But it wasn't made specifically with spirits in mind, so there is a chance. Go on, try it. This is the only plan we've got.
My head!
There he goes. Follow him. More bodies. He's leaving a trail. Come. He's not getting away.
You'll die like all the rest.
We have our proof. Let us return to Dusktown.
Go no farther, milk drinker! Let's not overcomplicate this. You committed a crime and got caught. Pay your money, all right?
The coast is
I'll
clear.
be on my way then.
Finally.
This is ridiculous. You can't waltz in here and accuse me of such a thing.
My husband would never do something so insane. I don't suppose you have any proof?
Proof? What proof could they possibly have?
You and your associates accuse my husband of outrageous actions. Making deals with monsters? Murder? I hope you have a damn good reason. Let me see that. Donors? But I don't understand. You can't mean... Erlvar was feeding innocent miners to a vampire in order to keep everyone safe? How could this happen? How could I not have known? These were my people! The fact that he realized he was in over his head doesn't excuse the abhorrent decision in the first place. This is sickening. We both want to protect our people, but to think he'd resort to something so barbaric. You're right. We would have been left to wonder and kept losing people were it not for you and those two over there. Just tell me one thing. Did you kill the vampire responsible? Good. Good. At least there's that. Erlvar, you foolish man. What have you done?
Everything is ruined. I swear to you, I was only trying to keep my people safe.
Did you tell Elle what you found? Oh, this is so exciting!
You should get out of Blackreach while you still can, stranger. The mines are haunted. Our leaders may be trying to pretend nothing's wrong, but they're not fooling anyone.
Another case solved. Though we weren't dealing in spirits today, I have no doubt you'd make a fine ghost hunter. You have a natural talent for investigation. Elle has my sympathy. It is not easy to condemn someone you love. She's strong. She will be fine. Anyway, it was an honor to work with you. If you ever find yourself tangled in the world of spirits again, I do hope you'll seek us out. Here, take this for your time. You undoubtedly deserve it. You know, I think Phoebe looks up to you. You've become a point of inspiration for her. I know we both hope our paths cross again. Perhaps. I still sense dark energies here. This place writhes with uneasy spirits. Overseer Erlvar was the culprit this time, but with him removed, perhaps the true spiritual mysteries of Blackreach will unravel themselves. Happiness is not something I often associate with my line of work. Dealing with the dead is often a somber affair. But dealing with the living can be too, I suppose. I am merely satisfied with our end result.
I only did what I thought was necessary. I had no choice. We couldn't stop the attacks ourselves. We would have kept losing people if I hadn't made a deal with him. At least working with Bruick allowed me to control our losses. Losing one worker a week instead of 5 felt worth it. No. I thought I had him in the palm of my hand. I provided him with a steady supply of blood, and I mistakenly thought that meant he relied on our working arrangement. He showed me the error of my ways. Now I'm paying the price for it.
I hope our 2 ghost hunters won't judge me too harshly for being a thorn in their side. Without them looking into this, Erlvar would never have been exposed. I gave them a hard time, but they never gave up on Dusktown. I owe them. I'm not giving up on this venture. Bitterblade Mining Consortium doesn't need Erlvar, and neither do I. Now that we know what we're dealing with, we can take more reasonable measures to keep people safe. We're not sacrificing anyone else. Maybe, but we can take precautions. It won't be perfect, but it's a lot better than giving up innocent people. Erlvar thought that was the only way to save Dusktown, but he was desperate, and he panicked. I won't make the same mistake.
You know, I think Phoebe looks up to you. You've become a point of inspiration for her.
I did what was needed. You should be thanking me.
Erlvar, you fool!
You did it! I can't believe this was only your first case. You were incredible. You remind me of Claudina. Oh, I want to be more like both of you. Fearless, strong, unbeatable. Thank you for stepping up to help. We couldn't have done this without you. Yes and no. I was rather excited about the possibility of encountering a spirit down here. This is unmapped territory in both the physical and spiritual sense, after all. But I am glad we were able to help these people. It feels good to be of use. I'm not quite sure. Claudina and I travel all over, wherever the work takes us. But wherever we end up, I hope you'll seek us out. Next time you see me, I'll be much braver and have quite a few more cases under my belt.
Go bother someone else, Hawker. If I don't finish this by the end of my shift, the Overseer will have my heart. What do I look like? The town crier? If the Overseer wanted us to be observant, he wouldn't have blindfolded us when he brought us here. You weren't? Up to this point, the Overseer and his wife have been extra careful about keeping the exact location of this mine and the mining town a secret. What makes you special, I wonder? Well, I haven't seen anyone like that. Now pick up a shovel and help me, or hork off. I can't afford to lose this job.
You must be new to Dusktown. You've still got that look. Well, get settled in. You won't be allowed topside again until you complete your contract. So you might as well get comfortable. A prisoner? No. Why would you think that? But we did sign a contract. Promised to stay until the work was done and never breathe a word. Otherwise, being a bonded miner with the Bitterblade Mining Consortium is a lucrative opportunity. Can't say that I have. And I haven't seen any ghosts or monsters either, come to think of it. Even though the rest of the town can't stop talking about them. Anyway, welcome aboard and good mining. Oh, don't let the rumors scare you. Miners are a superstitious lot. And being this far underground can play havoc with your senses. If you need to know anything else about Dusktown or working for the Bitterblade Mining Consortium, just ask.
What a waste of time. These people have no clue as to what's going on down here. I wonder if being stupid was part of their service contract. Just because no one saw him does... Right.
only we had more hearts. Listen, if we work quickly, we can cut our losses. Those thieves didn't nab everything. One of the Rotneth bladders is ready to turn, but we're short on a few critical seasonings. Just a couple of things, really. Thunderbug hearts from the wild thunderbugs down the hill, and some maggots. And, well, if you want to know, there's something else bothering me. Can you meet me by the cold cave when you're done? It's right below our feet, so to speak. The entry's on the hillside. You can't miss the cold air coming from it. Promise you'll meet me there?
No charge to have a look.
Not a moment too soon! It's as I suspected. The village is in considerable danger. Galithor's Atronach is starting to thaw. It's waking up. Firuin said this might happen. Something about regular bindings. And now she's gone, no one knows how to bind it. Not at all. It's supposed to stand still and keep things cool. But now it's creaking around, taking a swing at anything warmer than an icicle. I can hunt well enough, but Atronachs aren't my usual game. I knew I could count on you. If you don't come back, well, I don't know what I'll do, but I'll certainly do something. You really are a wonder, aren't you? If I were younger, I might ask you to show me how you do it. That's not the life for me, though. Not now, anyway. With this, the Rotneth will turn out great! A pity to lose all that ice, but to be honest, the Atronach always gives me the chills. Just standing there, watching. We'll make do with the cave. What was good for our parents is good for us, eh? Have you ever thought of becoming a brewer's assistant? We could go after even more unusual ingredients.
Fewer people staring at me than I anticipated. What a strange time you live in.
The giant left us little more than our lives. We have no wares and no coin to rebuild. My mother is too proud to admit it, but this may be the end for us. Perhaps. I hear the merchant Barneas may be peddling illegal goods in the central market. If this could be proved, he'd be ruined and we would take his place. Go to the central market and search Barneas's tent. Look for anything he might be hiding. Report back to me with your findings. Some of the guards are willing to help us, but they need an excuse. If you search Barneas's stall, you might find illegal wares. My family would be in your debt. We offer the same goods. By eliminating him, we claim a prime location and remove a direct competitor.
The Rotherland family has overcome many hardships. We are Dunmer. We will rise from the ashes once again.
Some of the guards are willing to... We offer the same. Some of the guards are willing to help us, but they need an excuse. If you search Barneas's stall, you might find illegal wares. My family would be in your debt.
Unless you have food and drink, get out.
Some of the guards... We offer the same goods. By eliminating him, we claim a prime location and remove a direct competitor.
Ah, it is a sun-blessed day, no? Is there something I can interest you in? Bah, rumors spread by jealous rivals. My goods are all on display. I sell no illicit merchandise. I erect the spine of warning. My wares are all on display. All customers receive courteous service and fair prices. No one gets special treatment or secretive deals. Perhaps others would better meet your needs. Riften is a challenging place to do business. Success breeds jealousy, especially when one is an outsider. Mere luck. To my neighbors who suffered, I extend the claw of succor. They have but to ask to receive aid. My success enables me to be generous to those in need. Riften is a challenging place to do business.
You're back. Tell me you found something. He's clever, I'll give him that. He's making too much money not to be doing something shady. I think we can help open the authorities' eyes. Place this flask of Ultima Ale in Barneas' supply chest, and then notify Guard Bronner at the Fighters Guild. You'll be Don't you know? It's illegal to sell goods from the Dominion or Covenant here. And black marketeers are dealt with harshly, in Riften at least.
How many times do I have to reprimand you?
I hardly know what to do next, with all that's happened in the last few days.
I could use it.
Yeah? What is it?
That Argonian? Aye. Never trusted him. Too friendly. Heard the rumors surrounding him, but there's never been any evidence to justify kicking him back into the river.
Trollsblot! Now we've got him. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Aye, it's safer here, but I miss Fulham and that hard-ass Iron Hand.
That is your proof? Planted goods?
Shut up! I always knew you were up to something.
I protest this treatment.
Tell it to the skeevers. Now move!
Unfortunate, but Barneas was bound to be caught sooner or later.
Of course, gladly. And you have the enduring friendship of the Rothelham family. Let us never speak of this incident again.